Before I ever picked up a camera, I didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to be. I just had this expectation that I've set out for myself, which was two things. I wanted to be rich and I wanted to influence a lot of people. I just had no clue what I was gonna do to get there. And at this time, I was about 15, just starting in high school. I wouldn't say that I was the popular kid in school, but I was always social and spoke to almost everyone. At this time, I was getting in a lot of trouble at school and really struggling with life mentally. I would go home and want to escape, find something that would take my mind off the past, present, and future. I just simply wanted to exist. I eventually found this escape through YouTube. I would watch YouTube videos religiously, vlogs, entertainment, tutorials, just about anything. I found that with watching YouTube videos, I would become more optimistic and find myself being in a much better mood throughout the day. The more that I watched it, the more I felt like I was at home. The vision for my life became more and more clear. I don't mean to be dramatic, but here's what I'm trying to say. I was surrounded by constant negativity. After I let it consume me for long enough, I decided that it was time for a change. This is not how I wanted the perspective of my life to be, and my future children's life as well. I would begin by watching motivational videos on YouTube, and this is where I would learn. What you focus on expands. This is where I understood the power of YouTube, and so I decided to start utilizing it as a tool. The desire to create videos for myself started to burn inside of me. I would start having dreams in the middle of the night about collaborating with my favorite content creators and filming videos with them. I'd literally wake up in the morning, I'd replay the dream in my head and become so thankful because in my dream, a bunch of people would comment on the videos and I would almost start to get emotional. You know, it was in my dream, it was great to see a lot of people commenting on something that I've created. And so that's just something that started to burn inside of my soul, I guess you could say, was to begin creating YouTube videos. It was March 7th, 2017, 6th period chemistry class when I looked over at my buddy Drew and said, that's it, I'm going to be a YouTuber. He gave me a very puzzled look, a look that seemed very unconfident in the words that I had just told him. And then I also told my chemistry teacher that I have found my purpose. She was super pumped for me. She was an absolute sweetheart. Shout out to Miss Peets. That she actually allowed me to take her class and sit underneath the table and use it as a study session to study YouTube, camera equipment, algorithms, how to edit, all of those things. I would go on to fail that class with a 22% F to add to my 1.6 GPA. I don't regret anything though. And there it was, my dream right in front of me. I would get a camera and press record. Whatever I came up with, well, that was the video. No revisions, no second thoughts, just raw material, a camera, and a dream. There was no thought to it. My only goal was to make people laugh, and it was a great time in my life. When I first started out, I didn't care about anybody's opinions or judgment of me. I was just simply doing what I loved. I was working on my own terms, creating, escaping. Fast forward a couple years later, I'm still posting on YouTube, still haven't broken 1,000 subscribers at this point, and I'm getting older now. I'm about to graduate high school. I've already told the entire school and their parents that I'm gonna be a full-time successful YouTuber. I even had them announce that as my future career on senior night during our football game in front of the students and their parents, while everyone else had their college of choice and major announced. I go on after high school and I keep making YouTube videos. I actually started getting views on all my social channels. Millions and millions of views actually. Hundreds of thousands of followers. This is it. We've made it. This is everything that I've visualized at this point. The notifications were flooding in, yet I still felt empty. And this thing happened where as I started to get all these views, my attention was just brought on the views, and I only started to care for the number of views that my video got, and I completely disregarded the quality of what I was making. I then became the biggest critic of my work and no longer enjoyed making YouTube videos because nothing was ever good enough. So if you could visualize it, when I'm first starting, here's me with a camera and a dream, and then on the other side of getting views, here's me with a lot of views and a camera. Here's passion, here's views. There was no alignment between the two people that are creating videos. Same person, different mindset and a different goal. And the reason why I started was a completely different person, and so I quickly hit burnout. I became a YouTuber because I wanted to be the role model that I never had to those I encountered. I was getting the views, but I wasn't being an influence at all. I was just kind of there. I don't know, it wasn't fulfilling at all. I would become inconsistent in posting because I would go through these two phases back and forth. It was a cycle. The first phase was I would feel goofy for posting and get caught up in the perspective that I have created for myself, which was being that kid in high school still chasing a dead dream way longer than he should have. So I would begin to stop posting, and then that would lead to me feeling like a total letdown to myself, living with the fact that I gave up on my dream, which would lead to me becoming motivated to get my sorry ass up and chase my dreams and change lives of others no matter what anyone else thought. So I have said all of that to just say this. This is it. This is the year that I fully build up the courage and stick to my goal of being a YouTuber. Every day that I'm not making a video trying to reach someone that is stuck is another day that someone potentially lives a life that they are unfulfilled with. I'm telling you, but really I'm talking to myself here. I'm committing to creating at least 2 videos per month for a full year. I would rather fail and not get a single view on any of the videos that I put out for the next year, rather than being on my deathbed and wishing I would have gave it my all when I was 23 years old and still had a dream. Let's do this thing. Give this video a like to increase the chances of YouTube pushing out this video to more people. Leave a comment down below on what you're passionate about. I want to build this community, so through getting to know me, I would like to get to know you as well. So leave a comment down below about what you're passionate about. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love y'all so much, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.